perfect time to do that. Hello, welcome to Fairy Tale Podcast, where Carla makes burps.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be burping so much this episode. Like, I swear I have a carbonation bubble in my stomach right now.
Well,
And it just
Elfman will be very proud of you. Hello, welcome. We're back. It's 2015. Hooray! And now we get to go to the depressing part of the show. Yeah. If you haven't checked out anything that we've been posting on any of our social media outlets, social networking, stuff kind of happened this weekend that was very, very sad. We actually lost Bob MaGruder, who is the narrator and the voice of Igneel for the Funimation dub of Fairy Tale. And on top of that, yes, we do know how ironic this is with Chapter 414. For those who would like to remain spoiler-free, we're not going to say anything about it, but I did kind of spoil the cast right beforehand.
Yeah, man.
They were rather upset with me about that.
Screw you.
Yeah. It'll be out tomorrow. You can read it there. But, like, I had people commenting on it. I tried commenting back with people on Google+, but I read a lot of the support that you guys sent, and just so you guys know, because a lot of people were like, I don't know if this is legit. I haven't seen voice actors posting about this. I haven't seen stuff on ANN. I found out about this from a very reliable source, as far as I think everybody should be concerned. The ADR director and our friend Tyler Walker is the one that brought this to my attention. And I'm kind of willing to believe him, because he would know. He kind of.
I would hope so.
That's kind of one of the things you have to know.
There's also a site that I discovered not too long ago, and I haven't really been sure on its legitimacy. That one. Up until a few weeks ago. It's called Fairy Tale Base, and they're reporting on Bob dying as well.
Yeah. So one of the things I'm going to do is read off some of the comments that you guys left. I'm checking ANN real quick just to see if they've updated it.
Wait, you found it on Anime News Network?
No, I haven't. Like, they don't have a lot for him at all. I was trying to see if they had any updates on it.
I searched Crunchyroll and Funimation and Anime News Network, and nobody's really saying anything about it.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the voice actors really saying anything about it.
Yeah, they didn't say a lot of, like, there wasn't anybody really saying anything about it on Twitter, but it just, like, wow.
Yeah, that's where I was looking mainly, was Twitter.
Oh, here we go. News, Fairy Tale special chapters get animated episodes. Also in some sad news, it appears that Bob MaGruder, voice actor for the Funimation dub of Fairy Tale, serving as the narrator and voice of Igneel, has passed away. We've heard news from Aaron Roberts, voice of Samuel, and miscellaneous backgrounds. Okay, so I posted on Facebook and Twitter, and from Bobby Goldstein, creator of the TV show Cheaters, a show Bob MaGruder narrated for many years. Yeah. So, yeah, it's been confirmed by several people. It's not just, like, we're getting it from one source. But, yeah, that did end up on ANN as well, so it's officially confirmed through Anime News Network. And I'm going to go ahead and read some stuff off from things that you guys put up. But before that, before I jump into all that, I've got one more thing that I'm going to do. If you've seen this picture going around, it's kind of from us. And I'm going to...
It is.
It's kind of from us. I made it like about 10 minutes after hearing about it, and I was like, we need to do something. And so I was like, okay.
And then Tyler said it was okay.
This picture has obviously been floating around because, like, we got over 3,000 views on Facebook, which is completely unheard of for us.
We're at like 4,000. This is...
Yeah, we're at like 4,000. This is ridiculous. We only have like 1,000 people that follow us to begin with, so it's just... we're not used to seeing this traction. We're not trying to say, hey, at least there's something good coming out of somebody dying, because that's absolutely untrue.
The only other time that it's done this was with the hashtag Fairy Tale Nami. The first post was like 15,000.
Yeah, that was well with Facebook. With Twitter, we kind of got a gift over the on Christmas Day. In fact, we got a Christmas Day gift from Sting, actually. Michael Jones, I tweeted him a picture of a chibi Sting in a Santa suit and said "Merry Christmas" from Sabretooth, and he retweeted it, and all Christmas morning I was just seeing a crap ton of favorites and retweets and comments, and I was like, holy crap. And we got like 100 more followers in that day, and I was like, this is like a month's worth of attention in one day. It's crazy.
Carla, you don't have braces, do you?
No.
Okay, somebody was asking if you did, and I didn't know if you had gotten them since the last time I saw you.
And I mean, you can't really see the full image, but this is basically it. It says, "Thank you for bringing us to life," and it's got some of the characters that he's done. Obviously, Igneel is there, as well as showing 1932 to 2015, and Bob MaGruder in the fairy tale font. That's actually our image, but I wanted to put that up there while I'm reading stuff. Mostly in case I get emotional, you just can't see it.
Cheater.
Yes, very much so. So, wow. A lot of it was a lot of sad-faced emojis, to be honest.
There was a lot of sad-faced emojis.
There was a lot of sad-faced emojis.
Dear.
Now, apologies in advance in case I mess up anybody's names.
Mispronouncing things is kind of your thing, though.
It's my forte. It's my superpower. My superpower is mispronouncing stuff. So Doug.
No, that's mine. You can't have it. I murder things.
I'm pretty sure that's everybody on this show
Negative.
who pretends to English.
All right. Doug Revere says no. We still need him. John J. Ronald says makes me feel sad. Farewell, Bob. Andy Yoho, the Yoo-Hoo dude, says he will be missed. Philip L. Jackson says, I'm proud to say I discovered Fairy Tale in 2013, coming into 2014. Rest in peace, voice of Igneel / narrator of Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale forever. Michaela Warner says, I want to cry so badly, Fairy Tale symbol. Like, she put it in asterisks, so kind of like the Fairy Tale symbol. Ashish says, now who's going to do Igneel voice? Now Zareth is too bad. No. Morgan Berry says, he was more than a voice. He is loved by so many and will be greatly missed. Agreed. Jorlyn Pickett says, oh man, he will definitely be missed a whole lot. Nia Anderson simply, oh no. And then we get the fortuitous stuff that I'm not gonna mention because spoiler for tomorrow's chapter. Good lord, there is no way I can pronounce this. Guillaume Gallagher Drape.
I would imagine it's
no. He's one of the reasons I love the English dub. So, and then, we posted a thing that said sad news for everyone in the Fairy Tale family. Alvin Lloyd Alapin says, I miss his voice. Brittany Queen says, what? So sad. Oh my god. Michael Johnson says, oh no. As a fellow fairy fan of Fairy Tale, wow, my English just destroyed this whole emotional moment.
If anybody had doubts about you pronouncing names because you just didn't feel like it.
That wasn't even names. That was just straight up
I know,
word.
that's the point. Regular words are hard enough.
Just let me get through this.
Can you English?
No, I cannot. Okay.
Fuck.
Michael Johnson says, oh no, as a fellow fan of Fairy Tale, I was hoping to hear him as Igneel again later in the series, especially once the latter chapters got animated. No spoilers, but I'll just say he has a larger role by then. Sadly, it looks like it won't happen. My sincerest condolences to the MaGruder family. Rest in peace. Rosario Roland says, sad news. Jacob Kelly says, words cannot rightly convey how saddened I am to hear this news. My condolences to his family, and I send them my strength to get through this hard time. May he rest in peace in all our hearts. And that's the Fairy Tale stuff for Facebook in particular. A lot of awes and rest in pieces are going through Google Plus. I hope the place where you go is peaceful. I love some of the names on here. It's hope the place you go is peaceful from Link, the hero of time.
Yes.
Like it's so emotional until you get to the name. Andre Sondeval says, "You know this sucks even more with the new manga spoilers going around." Yeah, it's true. Rest in peace, Bob. I kind of like this one. Loki Uchiha says, "Serious mode, Attack on Titan salute." So they're doing. Apparently, he's also getting an Attack on Titan send off, not just Fairy Tail. So that's kind of cool in a way. Consuelo Trejo says, "Rest in peace, Bob. I will always, you will always be remembered for Fairy Tail, and be remembered by Natsu." Ren Tetrix says, "You shall never be forgotten, Bob MaGruder." Ella just straight out says, "No."
No.
I read that, and all I could picture was Lucy saying that.
No.
Tomo.
Sorry.
No, I say it like that 'cause I'm always wanting to hear her say Tomo, Tomo, Tomo. Naruto Sage says, "I will always remember you." So it's good that Naruto recognizes you, even though he's not even from the same company. Sure.
They could still be in the same universe. You don't know.
Yeah, he goes, "No." All right, so this the next one is Angel River Mist. "No, rest in peace. Bob makes fairy tales. Rest in peace. Bob makes fairy tale salute." I don't have an emoji for it.
There's not an emoji for it.
There's not an emoji for the fairy tale salute.
No.
Yeah. So people are just putting it in bold, fairy tale salute, and I think that's just great.
There's not an emoji. That's not possible. There's emojis for everything. There's smiling poop.
Okay, then we have "Rest in peace. You remain in memories of your family and fairy tale fans." I mean, the whole thing is, once you're part of the fairy tale family, that's like a second family in and of itself. So, yeah. And I'm going to skip the rest because it all deals with fairy tale spoiler for this year, or this
Week.
this coming chapter.
This whole year, they know what's going
This
on.
whole year. We do have a manga chapter to read for you guys for today, but we are going to do a proper send-off. I say proper send-off.
Do you remember what the 3 ones are?
We are gonna do a proper fairy tale send-off, I believe.
Sorry if you can hear me typing.
I did it. Okay. Even though technically he didn't leave the guild.
I mean,
I think the final. Okay, I think the final rule is kind of the closest we get to that. So
yes.
I think that's the one we're gonna use. So to Bob, we want to say rule number 3 when leaving the fairy tale family. And I may tear up for this one, so just be prepared. Though our paths may differ, you must always live your life with all your might, which it definitely appears you did. You must never consider your own life to be insignificant. Never in your life must you forget the friends you hold dear. Deal. Wow. Jesus.
Dear?
I almost started tearing up, and then I had to screw up the last word. Yeah. But that's kind of a great scene, and obviously we can't do it in the same way that Natsu did for Jalal because, well, I can't fight Bob, and I wouldn't want to anyway. So, yeah. yeah, that has been kind of the fairy tale send off, and I think everybody if we'll just do the symbol because I've been wanting to do that. So everybody just give the little fairy tale
I
L
don't know if you can even see it.
for Bob. And
Yeah.
those of you watching, you totally can join with us. There's no rule saying you can't. You're part of the fairy tale family too.
Whether you like it or not, you're part
You
of
would
our
be sad
family.
by the loss of any of you, just to be honest. So
Thanks.
that
That's
part,
not a thing I want to think about. Shh.
that part, hush, hush. That part being done, I will now recede back into my stage persona, or my show persona, and we will get this bitch started. Wow, I blacked out there for like freaking 18 minutes. What happened?
15. Only
Well,
15
okay,
minutes.
fine. We started like a couple of minutes late, but yeah.
Because, why start on time for our first episode of the year?
We do have some fairy tale news. We're not
Get
gonna
on to this.
flag. We've got like maybe a week of con updates because that wasn't. We've also got a review of a convention that just happened, so we'll be jumping into that first. Sadly, we don't have Elfman with us tonight. I don't know why, but because the weather's actually clear for once. Like it's
Final
been
Fantasy XIV has engulfed him forever.
probably that too, but like it's just been a lot of shitty weather lately.
You say weather,
Oh,
and then
really?
I feel like it's raining outside, or I
Today
can
is the first day we've had sun in over a week and a half. Like,
Yikes.
yeah, like today's the first day we've had sun since Christmas.
I went to Florida.
We had half a day of sun on Christmas, and then the rest of
I
it was-
got snow on Christmas. It made me so happy.
You were
I hate you.
You
I went
were-
to Florida for New Year's, and I was keeping an eye on the weather up here, and it's like 30 and 40 degrees. I'm sitting down there, and it's like 60, and I've got a light jacket on, and then like Saturday it was 78 degrees, and I called my dad, and he's like, oh my god, it's freaking cold up here. It's like 42, and I'm like, I'm on the beach. What are you talking about?
It's 42 right here, right now. Today's the warmest day we've had since. I got home.
But yeah, you bragging that you had snow on Christmas Day is redundant. You were in Denver,
So?
Snow so I can take our
they
photos.
better have snow on.
Well, it doesn't always happen that it snows on Christmas. Like, the actual snowing part on Christmas doesn't happen every year. There's almost always snow on the ground, but the snowing on Christmas part doesn't always happen.
And
Mhm.
speaking of Christmas, did
All
everyone
right.
get what they wanted for Christmas?
No,
No? Okay.
What about Christmas?
nobody bought me an Xbox One.
Well,
I bought you a shirt!
I noticed, and I'm very happy for that. Now I'm just
Caitlin
gonna
did
have
not
to wait
tell
on
me
it.
she
Like,
knows some
now I'm just gonna have
I
to
was
wait.
gonna say, I know something that Jalal got
I'm not
that will
gonna
make
say
Natsu
it,
super upset.
What?
but I got Xbox One.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be more jealous. Dang it!
No, not really. Not at all. You know what? I will have a successful manga this year. That was my Christmas wish. Yeah. It was also my New Year's resolution too. Yeah, sure. That's a complete and utter falsehood. I don't make resolutions because those don't go well. So I just stick to the same game plan.
I've started phrasing it so that it gives me like a caveat. So it's like I'm going to start learning how to do this. It's not I'm going to learn everything about it. I'm just going to start learning and then
That makes-
keep learning for the rest of my life.
All right.
That's okay.
Or what was I heard somebody say this the other day, resolutions are for resoluters, and I was like, what? That's dumb. Funny, but dumb. All right, the last thing before we start the show off properly is thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us for our first episode of the year, especially when so many cool things are going on right now. Awesome Games Done Quick is doing their week-long gaming marathon for charity, and the charity is the Cancer Research Foundation, and they have now raised over $200,000 for cancer research, make sure to go over and check them out on Twitch after the show. After the show. Not during. After.
Otherwise, it'll be too confusing.
Yeah, otherwise, it's just going to be scary. All right. We do have the Q&A. Errol. But we do have the Q&A thing going on as well, so...
I forgot about that thing.
Yeah, people keep an eye out for that. We do have stuff to give away today for Guess Who with Carla, so make sure to participate in that. We've got 2-day passes for Crunchyroll. I don't know how Reedus Gallery is going to be going because we're not going to be doing that today. I didn't find out until today that we would not be having it, our Lisana on. I don't think she's going to be on in time. Her classes are conflicting with the podcast.
Well, she said 10:30, which is 9:30 for you, right?
But she has to catch the bus ride back to the dorms.
That's true, but I don't know how long that takes.
So I don't know if she'll be making it in time or not. So we're gonna kind of be like, Reedus Gallery is. I don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. It's all in beta right now. So that's what it is. We're beta testing everything this year.
I feel like after 167, how many episodes are we? 66?
I don't know.
We should be out of beta testing.
Negative. There's never not beta testing. Okay. So yeah, make sure to check out Awesome Games Done Quick, especially later on in the week. They're going to have a lot of games going on all over the place. I will try and post some stuff for that after the show.
Bye-bye.
What?
Mira went bye-bye. Oh, no, she's bye.
I noticed. I was just rolling on without mentioning it. You got to keep going even when stuff... Anyway. So... I'll post stuff after the show for links to their schedule and links to their Twitch channel if you guys want to check them out. That having been said, let's move it over to Lucy, who will be giving us her review of Ichiban Con, which is kind of skewed because she did work for it. She worked for it.
I don't know anything about the con itself. I know about my person, and I know about my job, and I knew how to get there. That's all I knew.
But how was Ichiban for you, though? That's the
It
question.
was amazing. There was little to no trouble all Ichiban, 4-day convention. The most surprising thing, on Friday morning, not even morning, but like midday, we were already reaching max capacity for our location. And this is our 5th year so far, and it's like a slowly, steadily growing convention. And we finally found a decent place for us with everything on the main road. It is a great location. It's a hotel that has a convention center attached to it, food, and a bar. And you get 2 free drinks.
All you need.
You get 2 free drinks at the bar. Yeah, it's the same place as last year.
Seriously, wish I could have gone.
And everything is on that road. Concord Mills, our really popular mall in the local area, is down the street. So is every food place imaginable is on that same road. So mind you, we can keep everyone happy.
Funny enough,
it's so good.
we have a lot of old podcast members piping up and saying they want to go to Colossal this year, and I'm like, where was this before?
To Colossal Con, please.
One of my friends might be going. One of my friends from Denver is thinking about going.
Let me think about Colossal Con first. Colossal Con, there's nothing but flat land. There's nothing but a supermarket.
I'd
But
get real lost.
in the middle of that flat land, there is a resort. It is an indoor and outdoor water park. It has a zip line. It has a petting zoo. You are allowed to interact with a baby tiger and other baby animals.
Baby animals!
You even get a discount. If you go through the convention, you can get a VIP badge. You can get a Colossal Con embroidered.
It's gonna be a bit tougher
whatever
for
bag,
us.
and then you get the baby tiger, and you get everything. It's amazing. It's really huge. People go there on vacation.
Yes.
Voice actors go there on vacation.
Woo!
We've had a famous basketball player. I don't know who it is because I'm not What? Sports? Balls? What? No. But they actually showed up at Colossal
Score the
Con
points, win the
on
game.
balls. On the balls. But,
On the
Master Player
balls.
was there the weekend of Colossal Con to enjoy the con and the resort. So, it's a pretty big deal. And I already know who I'm gonna be a handler for. Eric Vale!
Oh, yay!
Again, I was Eric Vales. You can see him there. That's actually a Polaroid picture. There was a Polaroid camera.
Did you shake it?
Huh?
I said, did you
You
shake
don't
it?
actually have to shake it.
I know you don't, but you
I
do.
was
People do
like,
it
I
anyway.
picked it up and I was like, I'm about to shake it. They're like, no. I was like, throw it on the
But
on
I
the table
want
and
to.
don't touch.
Don't touch it.
I felt compelled to.
I know. Mostly it's the song that
Yeah.
makes me think of shake it.
No, people were doing that way before the song came out.
Obviously.
Make it like a Polaroid picture. But
That's
no, it was,
obviously, because otherwise why
It
would
may
the song
be a little more difficult for us to try and get in this year because we're trying to apply as guests and do a bunch of
Oh, dear.
manga-centric
we have
panels.
a lot of people for guests already, and
I
we're
know.
looking for a couple more.
Huh?
We're still looking for more.
I will apply if you can send us the correct information for. Well,
I'd
find
like
me
to-
someone who does. Find me someone who does.
I don't know.
Send someone my
I
way.
barely know who my boss is.
Well,
Use that big
Mimi
brand
might
arrow.
know. Talk to Mimi. You know
I'll ask
people.
Mimi.
Talk to
I
other
do.
people.
I do. I will talk to Mimi then. I'll talk
Yeah,
to
because
her.
we're trying to get in. We're trying to get in as OTP manga because we do a lot of content that basically is not provided at
Oh.
any con right now. Like
But-
how to make your own manga, drawing manga panels, voiceover for manga panels, things like that.
But I will not be your guest handler. I've already been claimed.
Oh, I'm not asking you to be my handler.
Okay.
And there'd be a lot of us, so I'd end up basically having to be everyone's handler.
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
We will not speak of that. Anyway, moving on.
Unmentionables.
I just know that we're gonna have end of the day time in like end of the day relaxathon parties and like the lazy river and hot tub bar.
Relaxathon.
Oh,
yeah.
we're definitely going to the hot tub bar.
No.
We got a lot of people into the whole
If we're
go
going
to Colossal
like,
because of the hot tub bar.
the whole deal is like if we're going to Colossal Con as guests, like if we get in, like we want to stay for Monday. We want to stay over Monday and actually be like post con enjoying everything when it's not crazy crowded.
The crowd dies so it is ridiculous when that is like a deserted island.
I'm
on
gonna-
Monday morning.
It's like having
I would
a
get
whole
so
water
lost.
park to yourself. It's like having a whole.
It is
so
really
lost.
cool. It is
If
really
everything's
cool.
flat, I would get so lost. It'd be like
Well,
Atlanta,
you
but
don't need anything. It's all in the resort because they have they have a
Oh,
fully
good.
stocked arcade. They have 3 restaurants on property. They have everything just in there.
They have
Yeah,
the
I got
best,
one,
sweets.
two,
They have the best assortment
3
of sweets.
bars. They have everything.
Yep.
You could live at Colossal.
It's not a joke. You could.
You could.
Kalahari
I want
Resort.
to.
We totally live there.
This is so amazing. I would not give that up for anything. I'm going, damn it.
I always feel weird walking around convention spaces when there's no convention.
We're not. You wouldn't be
It's always
walking
weird.
through the convention space at that point in time. Like the convention is on the other side from where everything else is, so you
Mhm.
probably wouldn't even go into the convention area proper. Because you have to go through the hotel to get to the convention side. Because it's like this: you've got all the attractions, the arcade, the water park, the petting zoo on this side, the hotel's in the middle, and the convention space is on the other side. So you wouldn't even really be walking through the convention space on that day. It'd all
You would
be
just have you'd have everything on your right hand side.
yeah, exactly.
Everything.
It's amazing. You guys need to come.
It is very
I'm
amazing.
just saying, in general, like every time I go where there is a convention space and there's no, colorful wigs, I'm like,
Yeah, right.
this is weird.
I mean,
Alright,
You'll
so-
never feel alone because most of that weekend, from Thursday to Monday, it is nothing. Everyone was got in a room at that convention center. Oh, like 95% of them are congoers. You'll never feel lonely.
You don't have to be alone.
Even the villas, like the shitty expensive villas all the way in the back that have their own hot tubs. They have like 5 rooms to themselves. It is like a mini house.
I mean, if you had
is
enough
nothing-
people.
It is always
Well,
rented out by.
We'll talk about this
condos.
more later. We have to continue on with the show.
But yes, let's go.
Sadly, the only one who's remotely close to this is Charles. Because
Wait,
it's
what?
up
I
in
didn't know.
Ohio.
I
You're the
feel
only
like
one-
Erza said she.
You're the
Where's
closest
going?
person.
I was gonna say I feel like I
Closest
heard
person
Erza say she was going to
Colossal
Colossal this year.
You're the closest person to Colossal Con because it's in Ohio.
That was the only fairy tale podcast con for this year I was debating actually going to because I'm sorry, but no more MomoCon. Just no.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We're not going to Momo this year either, mostly
I
because
don't want to go back to Atlanta.
I don't want to
I
travel
love you,
14 hours
Joel.
again.
Oh yeah,
And
Colossal
come to
instead.
Dragon Con.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't know. I lost my job, so I really gotta like budget. So we'll see. I know it's at the end of the year, but we'll see how it goes.
All right. So that has been our review of Ichiban, which turned
You know,
into
right?
a giant,
Also,
giant
Colossal.
discussion about
Ichiban-
Colossal Con.
Ichiban was fun. Eric Vale was fun. Every other guest was fun. That's all you need to know. Come. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, all right. I will talk to you more about Colossal after the show, so stick around after the show, Lucy. All right. Let's move on to whatever segment we have next. I think it's updates, fairy tale news, update stuff, right?
Okay. Yeah, then we'll go with that. Alright, so the question is, do you want to work backwards in 2014, or do you just want to work forwards?
What? How much? What's the most? What is like? How far back in 2014 are we talking?
December 8th.
That's
Okay.
before the last. That's before we had a show around.
But I
then.
wasn't on. I got sick.
That's
Okay.
true.
What is it that you need to talk about? We may have talked about it.
There was a special release of the Fairy Tale Volume 15 anime.
I
Okay.
thought that was on sale or pre-order now.
No, it's no longer on pre-order. The
15? I just looked at Funimation today.
it shouldn't still be on pre-order.
Okay.
Let me check.
Old news. Moving forward.
Right, not important.
Well, with that one, with the special release, there's only 100 of them, and you got a T-shirt, and I kind of want the T-shirt.
Yeah, but what's the point of telling people what they already missed? Because that would do nothing more than just make me go, God damn it. And that's basic.
See, part 14
That's
is
all that is.
available now.
That's just pissing me off. So move, please. Next story.
Sexy.
In latest news.
In the latest news, Carla is Elfman.
do you want to burp with Elfman?
I don't think that's how that goes.
I don't
Okay,
care anymore. It
Bring
works.
it back.
Yeah, no,
could
part
be
14 is pre-order right now, available March.
Okay, well then 15 should.
Part 14 is available, part 15 is not yet.
Anyway,
Okay.
It's not important, I just wanted to be right.
Oh my God.
I told you I'm not very good at being wrong.
Gosh.
I can't say this name right. I think it's German. I think it's Web Schwartz. Yeah, Fairy Tale trading card game is actually being brought to the U.S.
Nice.
Says any
When can
Fairy
we
Tale
look forward
fans.
to that?
Huh?
When can we look forward to that?
It says any Fairy Tale fans who are also collectible card game fans, we've got some exciting news for you. The I can't say that right.
Just moving on. Trading card game.
Yeah, Swartz Fairy Tale trading card game is finally coming to the U.S. in English. It's not saying when.
More
But we're getting
updates
it.
to continue.
Yes. I'm actually kind of excited about this because it's like I like magic, and now
Keep
there's
coming back from the latest for the latest updates. Next news.
Fairy Tail is number 2 for top Funimation streaming shows of 2014.
Woo!
Awesome.
It-
That's in general, right? That's not before the fillers.
I'm not sure. It just says top
What
Funimation
the fellers?
streaming shows of 2014. Attack on Titan Parts 1 and 2 are now available for purchase on Blu-ray DVD combo. And then it says, next up, Fairy Tail in 2014. We got to see the conclusion of the Grand Magic Games.
Hell
I
yeah,
was
we
gonna
did.
say it would have some of it in there, most of
Yeah.
it.
But like, no, I just love the fact that Mira Jane got to the point where she was like, "Can we end the fillers now, please?" And I'm like, now you know how every Naruto fan felt.
Well, I was gonna say, which is a lot, because I normally I enjoy it because I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's so boring.
It's yes. Now you understand. Now you understand. And that has been Mira Jane's anime review.
Thanks. It's fine. Vexidol gives your burp a 9 out of 10. P.S.
No, okay, awesome. More to come.
Stay tuned for more burps.
Yeah, Crunchyroll has this segment or series that they do, Fan Art Friday, and on December 19th, everybody did a fan art of somebody in a Santa suit. There was
The chibi
Also-
state.
Yes, there's a Fairy Tail one. It's got Lisana, Natsu, Urza, and Jalal, and I wish I could give credit to the artist, but unfortunately that's part of a language I don't speak nor read.
Good.
So you can, the link will be on the website probably tomorrow night, and you can go and look at it on Crunchyroll, but that's about all I can give you because I don't speak that language. There's also a very creepy one of Snake. I cannot remember from what Metal Gear Solid?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Snake
yeah, he's dressed up as Santa, and it's very
Cute.
it's very weird. Okay, and apparently I didn't link that one right, so I'm not sure.
Sam says he found it in game shops already. The card game.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. As you guys
Those
know,
which
Fairy
ones?
Tail is returning in 2015. It's part of the winter simulcast on Crunchyroll. Then you have Mashima, who decided to dress Lucy up as Santa, and the tag for this, or the paragraph that goes with this picture, says Fairy Tail author Hiro Mashima is back with another holiday sketch. Given the expectations from past festivities, by this point you'd probably be pretty disappointed if there was one, or if the sketch wasn't sufficiently sexy. Well, it is sufficiently sexy. You have a Santa Lucy. And then there's a whole bunch of sketches of Happy doing very weird things. I'm not sure if he's trying to beat up Luxus or is getting beaten up by Luxus and Jill. So he's just shouting Happy. I don't know.
Happy!
And the most recent says, before happily welcoming the year of the sheep, Fairy Tail author Hiro Mashima sketched out the year of 2014 with his MVP. And it's kind of sad because Aquarius is like front and center in this one photo, and well, there's no more Aquarius. But then you have Happy in a sheep suit. And then Wendy and Carla riding a sheep.
Cute.
And then you have Aries and Lucy. So that has been December 8th to now in Fairy Tail news.
Wait a second. What? No, there's one more piece of news that dropped.
It didn't show up.
The new anime stuff.
I was gonna say
The new
they're
anime.
animating the Fairy Tail Matsuri chapters.
Oh, that's included in the blah, 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 Fairy Tales returning in 2015. That's part of what they're doing.
Yeah, but that's
The
what I was
article
saying is
giving
like,
the fairy tale
But it's
return
so
to 2015.
exciting because that means it's at what chapter 2 or episode 219 is the one that's
mhm,
starting those 4.
mhm.
And that means that this one's almost over because we just got to 214. There's 4 more episodes.
Fillers are ending soon.
Also, didn't they do some of the chapters? I feel like they did Moulin Rouge, Rogue, whatever you want to say. Wasn't that a special chapter, or was that a side story? That was a special
was a
chapter.
side
I
story.
have lost, like,
I can't remember what the side stories were. Because they did the Frosh one, where
They
Frosh
did
gets
the
lost.
Frosh one, they did Moulin Rouge.
So
They
then-
said they're not doing the punishment game one, which is
Oh, I
sad.
forgot about that one. That one was
They
fun.
are gonna have Natsu and Asuna together.
I'm so
for their-
excited about that one. I was
Which,
really hoping.
no, they said Natsu and Asuna, and somebody said they weren't doing the punishment game, and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm pretty sure the Natsu Asuna thing was the punishment game.
That was the result of one of the punishments, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Juvia main story one where
Yes, 413 days.
Juvia, yeah.
I'm
So
typing
that's
around
gonna
my
be
mic. That's why I can't spell.
all right. But yeah, that's the news that we covered today.
Woohoo!
And sadly, we don't have Cooking with Elfman. We barely have any con updates, so we'll move on to our tiny con update segment, and then we'll.
I'm
I don't think
sorry.
there weren't any new anime episodes, were there, over the holidays? Were there?
No, there were not. But I did watch. I am caught up, and I did my job this time. It was exciting to finally see this Leo get his ass kicked, and
All right. Well, we'll get
not
into
to
that.
finally hit the flames.
We'll get into that right after our mini con updates, and then we'll move on to Guess Who with Carla.
I'm sorry. I was busy.
That's okay. I'm being a pizza boy.
Wait, share?
Pizza.
Email that shit to me.
okay, did you say vor or whore?
Pizza vor, like
vor.
omnivore, herbivore, carnivore. Pizza vor.
The pizza
It's
whore.
also the whore.
I mean, maybe also that. I would
So I
consider
only-
myself a pizza whore.
So I only have 2 conventions. This is very depressing for this upcoming weekend. January the 9th through the 11th, SukoshiCon PokeCon in Louisville, Kentucky, at the Crown Plaza Airport Expo Center. We're gonna have Kyle Abear. Is the H silent?
Said it right.
You said it right!
Oh my god! The New Year
She
Everything
can
is
be
so
solved.
exciting! How did that happen?
She
I'm
can
so
be
proud of you.
shit.
Look at you learning shit, and
Just watch. Next week I'm gonna fuck this over.
probably. It's
Sorry.
fine. You got it right one time.
One time. I can put that under my belt and I'm done.
Next up in weather.
Disaster apocalypse. Alright, next
Wait,
con. This weather. January the 11th through the 12th, DigiCon in Doncaster, UK at the Doncaster Racecourse. Tiffany Grant. And that's it. That's all I have for con updates. I can't remember. It's somewhere on here. She did some minor roles. If I'm not mistaken. I can't.
It's Asuka from Evangelion. That's all you need to know.
That too. That's all you need to know. Folks, go. If you have an excuse to need to go to the OK, go through the OK.
But for reals, though.
That's all I have.
All right.
That's it. I'm sorry. I'm just
Go to the
itchy.
UK and drag our Gray out with you.
That too. Get him. Tell him he needs to get to the
Kidnap
house.
him and bring him back to the States.
That too.
I don't know if he's going to be on or not. I mean, he said he might be able to be on more shows. So,
Woo! He
kind
needs
of.
that Gray back.
Podcast resolution: more Gray.
Yep.
All right.
I don't even realize it's 2015 because of Ichi. I just know it's after the con.
Yeah,
That's all I know.
All right. So we're going to say farewell to Makarov, who has to leave because he's got an early morning. But we wanted him to actually be on.
Pandora. What the hell are you doing?
And as per usual,
Stop
Carla just destroys the moment. If it's not with burping, it's yelling at her phone. So see you later, Makarov. Thanks for actually coming on and showing people that you want to know.
I can
Good night,
talk
Master.
about the
Don't die.
Makarov musing now if you want.
Okay, yes. Go ahead and give us your musings.
To cover for like the last 6 months where I have missed every single fucking episode.
Only the ending for most of those, though.
Well, Makarov's musing for today is curiosity kills boredom. Nothing can kill curiosity.
What about
Well
cats?
said.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I had a cat named Curiosity and a 4x4 cat.
What?
And on that note, I am out.
Bye-bye!
Damn people in their 4x4 trucks.
You had it coming?
Oh, I thought you meant like the piece of wood. I was like, what are you? Why?
I didn't do it.
They playing golf with the cat? Jesus!
Right, that was.
They're playing golf with cat. Jesus.
On this show, I take offense to this.
Wait a minute. We gotta go back to that statement. Okay, how does one play golf with cat Jesus?
There was a comma between cat and Jesus. You just didn't hear it.
No, you said cat Jesus.
There was a comma.
I heard the.
It was a very silent comma.
I want to know who cat Jesus is.
You will never know because he got killed by
Cat fights with cat Satan.
No, because he got ran over, remember?
Like, did cat Jesus end up in jail for catnip possession?
Yep. That's how the story goes. That's how the story goes.
Alright. Now we move on to anime recap. Sort of.
I'm gonna go get drinks because I'm thirsty as fuck. I've been sleeping all day.
Well.
I also dehydrated for the same reason. Okay, so there's 3 because I missed. I was just gonna do all 3 very briefly. Levy finally won. Gajeel was super cute in the battle against Gemini. Oh my god, he got turned into a cat. It was adorable. And then
Gajeel Kitty
they were
and
hamsters.
Jesus Cat. Somebody
they were hamsters.
Jesus Cat and Gajeel Kitty hanging out. That's what we need.
I feel like they were hamsters or something with a tail, like squirrels. But who keeps those as pets? Originally, and then Gajeel got out and they turned him into a cat, and then they turned each other into a snake and a mongoose, and it was very silly. But I thought it was really kind of hilarious that Gajeel was a cat when Lily was around, but Lily was not the cat. I don't know. And then I have to look at the episodes to remember what happened. And then the most recent episode, they continued the Liberum ritual ceremony thing, and it turns out that even if they close the door, they can still perform the ritual. So that sucks, because now what? And then they thought that if they defeated Loki / Leo, because he's not Loki right now, if they defeated Leo, he would, or the ceremony would stop because he started it, but now we got to deal with the 13th key, who's being a bitch. Yeah, so that's about it. Natsu finally ate Leo's flames, though, because he had, I'm glad that they kept it the same as when he was fighting the God Slayer, where he had to be out of his flames in order to eat it. So at least, continuity is a thing, even in the filler. But I'm just bored. I'm just over it. That's about it. But it was nice to see Natsu finally knock Leo around when it's been quite the contrary for however many weeks this has been going on. So, yeah. That's about it. Also, it's cold in my room. My hands are very chilly. Well, Sam says he found the card game at a shop by his house called Village Games. So if anybody has a Village Games, you might try there. So that's a fun thing to know.
I'm gonna have to look more into this because
I wonder if, since they're in shops, you could probably find them online.
well, see, it's not only fairy tale. It's actually every anime ever that somebody has bothered to put into this game. Like you can have Lucy from Fairy Tale fighting Taiga from I just forgot the name of that series.
I don't think I know it yet.
Anyway,
apparently Cat Jesus is Carla, by the way.
I'm Cat Jesus.
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
It's Panther Lily.
I love that Panther Lily was like a squirrel.
Cat Jesus is Panther Lily. Because he walks tall and carries big sword.
I think that you're confusing Jesus with Roosevelt.
No.
But that's fine. Beck still agrees with me. Not to finally
He just walked tall and carried two big sticks that he was eventually nailed to.
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure he
this is
didn't
getting
carry
into
them
some
around
dicey-
all the time.
Waters? So this is getting into some dicey waters.
Yes. When do we ever do that?
No,
When do we ever say controversial shit? Can't talk controversial shit.
Haha, it's not just me that can English.
I can't
I
English.
can't.
I never tried to say that I could. Why are my
Yeah.
comments behind?
I couldn't English all weekend, and it was bad. People had to decipher what I was saying.
What did you handle this weekend? I think I missed it.
He was
Eric. Or
Ah.
Loki.
Loki. Yeah, Lucy and Loki.
Yay!
I can ship.
So much fun.
I can ship.
I have his face on my car now. I'm not kidding. He has a bumper sticker that says Eric Vale ruined my day. With a very awkward picture of him. And it's slapped on the bumper of my car.
That's really funny.
His face has graced my car.
Well, on the subject of anime real fast, Vexel says he realized two things over break. One, Laxus is the only dragon slayer that has nothing. Because even Cobra has the snake that turns out to be Kinana. And everybody else has an Exceed. And then also Lisana dies for 2 years, returns for a little while, then dies again for 7. She had a short return. She's had a rough life, it would seem.
Yeah,
She totally did. She died and then she returned and then she was gone for 7 years again. But at least she's important enough to be on the island and gone. But yeah, Laxus doesn't have anything except for being an asshole.
He has the voices in his head.
The head voices?
Excuse me, get on my... He has millions of Twitter followers. That is necessary.
I made two of my friends...
And trending.
I made two of my friends watch that at Bridge this week, yesterday actually, and they loved it. They're like, this is almost better than the actual show. It's like, it's definitely more inappropriate and hilarious, which is my kind of humor, inappropriate.
All right, moving on to Guess Who?
Yay!
This week with fabulous prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have prizes. The winner this week is going to get is 2 day?
Mm-hmm.
2-day pass.
A 2-day guest pass for Crunchyroll. So
A 2-day premium guest pass, all premium access from us. So we have to make sure that we got our winner correct, and we have your name, and then you need to email us so that we can work out all the things.
All of the things.
I don't know if you can really see it, but I broke my phone.
Nope, can't
Next up in
tell.
weather.
Right here.
Oh, hi.
I
Oh,
cracked
That
the
has nothing to do
screen.
with guessing.
Bummer. It's just sad.
It is, and like every time I look at my phone,
Everybody
makes me
breaks their
sad.
phone. You're not special.
ah. But I tried so hard not to.
That's,
Most
again,
people are just like,
yeah,
eh.
everybody else
I
tries
hesitate
very
to
hard not to
say
as well.
this.
You're
My
not
phone
special.
has
Moving
been
on.
fine for a year. Cases are wonderful.
Guess
Also, my
who?
comments are behind again.
Guess who?
They are.
My comments are
How
behind.
far?
Well, it depends on what I look at. I can't see them all though,
And it's open for everyone.
which I know
because
Yeah.
who's
How
the
far
13th
behind
key?
are the
Oh,
comments?
Fuchs. I can get them in Google Hangouts, but I don't know. I can't get them on YouTube, and I don't know how far behind the other ones are.
Okay, Natsu. What about you?
I have-
nobody's said anything on the Q&A yet.
Well, no,
No, the comments.
because I have.
Okay.
Because if I go to all comments, I have 33 comments, and then if I go to Google Hangouts, I know that the most recent comment that I can see is who's the 13th key, and I don't see that one anywhere on here, which is stupid.
Most recent comment I have is 4 minutes ago.
Yeah. I have one from 53. It's 58. I hate when this happens. It's so sad.
So, are we gonna try this?
Yep, we're gonna try it.
Alrighty.
I'll keep an eye on my stuff.
Do this.
Okay, usually... Oh, we're gonna have to alter some of the rules because we don't have any segments following.
Because there are prizes now, you have 45 seconds after the end to guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here, now I have some more.
That way we have the catching up
A lot of
comment
time.
stuff.
Okay, so the rules are you have 10 minutes with a 45-second delay at the end for the comments to catch up to guess. You get 5 hints. That's 2 minutes per hint. And if you don't guess, it would usually be at the end of Cooking with Elfman, but we don't have that, so I guess manga?
Even if we had Cooking with Elfman, it's been moved up in time.
Yeah, it would be Reedus Gallery, but we don't have that, so...
We're moving on to the manga, which means we won't be paying attention.
Yeah.
So that's it. And good news for Carla, I already forgot who she said it was, so I have no clue.
Good.
Well,
So I can't spoil that.
unless you go look on Facebook.
Don't
or
look
I
at
don't
that.
believe
That
it.
requires too much. That requires too much work and effort. I refuse.
Yeah.
Okay, well that works.
She's like, shh, don't tell him that. I'm like,
Where
please.
did all those go?
I already knew it wasn't gonna happen because she was like, hey, if you go to this place, and I'm like, no, that's too much energy.
You gotta actually go
It's
places.
too
God damn it.
much.
Okay,
Not too
and
far.
what would I like the first hint to be? Because I totally shut the thing where I had all my hints already laid out.
This person has hair.
Eyes and legs.
Eyeballs.
Okay, your first hint is they have the fucking aliases.
They have aliases.
eh?
Not to. With your hint, is it Jura?
Yeah. It's totally Jura, dude.
Yes.
Ooh, new chapter of World Triggers out. I get to read that afterwards. Alright, I like World Trigger.
I haven't been able to do shit.
For those of you who haven't checked it out, I seriously recommend several series that I got into over the holidays. One of them being World Trigger.
Good one. I don't understand.
What did
My
that one
Google
taste
Plus
like?
was on top of it. Hangouts was on top of it. And now it erased some of the comments. Why does it hate me?
It was that strong. It erased everything.
Your burp was that strong.
Blew them all away.
I have the
You
blurb.
jerk.
You have the power!
It says I'm
Okay,
all caught up,
He-Man.
but I know that's a lie because people have probably started guessing by now.
Yeah, because we're down to
WTF,
8 minutes and 45 seconds on the timer, so they should
WTF,
start
Google.
guessing.
WTF.
It says
Google,
you
I
cannot
know
play a
rubbish.
guessing game. I know, we know you guys are commenting, and it's very, I hate when this happens. I wonder...
Hey, loading. And I'm like, no.
It'll be great when she continues to read hints on the schedule, and then suddenly there's like 8,000 guesses.
I know.
Let's... I don't even know what I can do to make it go, to make it catch up.
There's nothing I
nothing.
can do either. Like, it's just being stupid.
Okay, the next hint is they are young.
Yeah. Now I have Cat
Maybe-
Jesus' Meowth, though.
Cat Jesus.
He is Jesus. He talks.
Also, he
does.
is in Big Hero 6.
Oh,
I swear
wait,
the cat...
I got updates. I got updates.
Oh my god!
Of course, now Google's not letting me click the button. Hey, and I'm like, hey, I'd like to see them.
Nope.
Jesus. YouTube's loading super slow because I was gonna go try and get to the
I mean, I
actual
don't even-
YouTube stuff.
That's where I'm having issues, but I can give you the link if you need it.
Jesus
An
Christ!
error occurred. Oh God, it's not. There's
Okay,
not
here
an
we
error
go.
occurred.
Jalal,
No,
Mistagun,
no,
Zareth,
no,
Wendy.
no.
And then that's Mira Jane posting. So it's saying just now, and I'm like, I don't feel like that is
False.
I
You are
don't believe you.
You're a liar. A liar face.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Sherry.
No.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay.
Why did it just... I hate everything. It's so sad. I'm over it. I'm not over it. I'm just distressed.
You're under it.
No?
Well, if you're not over it, you're either under it, or
the
you're
next
beside
hint
it, or you're through it.
is they are determined.
Determined.
I know you can be overwhelmed and you can be underwhelmed, but can you ever just be whelmed?
I think you can in Europe.
Yes! Like, I love my Prada bag, but I just like my Skechers. I love that movie so much.
That's because you don't have a Prada bag.
I mean,
Anyway.
I love my Skechers. It's because you don't have a Prada bag. Oh my god, it's so good. And the dancing and the Heath Ledger being alive.
Why?
That's fucked up. Shut the hell up.
Why?
Yay, updates! This little girl whose name I can't remember. I think you mean Asta. No.
No, it's not Asuka.
I'm pretty sure she didn't have a nickname. Natsu.
No.
Natsu is determined, that's for sure.
You have
Well,
eyeballs, Natsu. You have eyeballs.
Jessica.
Correct.
Yes.
Sam Morin. Email us.
Samaran!
Sam Morin. Or actually, if you want to get technical, that's technically how you spell moron.
No, it is not.
Hush.
That is how you spell it, but you spell it wrong every time.
No, it's actually spelled with an A.
Moron has 2 O's.
No, it has
His
an.
last name is Moran. I have a friend with the same last name, so maybe I'm saying it wrong, but
Moran.
I have a friend with the same last name. Maybe you're distant relatives. How cool would that be?
So please email us, fairytalepodcast@gmail.com, so we can get you your prize. Yay!
Woo!
Yay!
We like prizes.
Yeah.
Sam is our first winner of a free 2-day premium pass for Crunchyroll of our 2015. Now, sadly, you cannot compete again. Actually, because we're giving out prizes, we're going to change the time. You cannot actually compete for 2 weeks.
Oh,
Or we could do it the whole month. I was going to say the whole month at first, but I didn't know if that was
I
too
would
much.
have just said you just can't win again. Like, win the prize.
Yeah, you can compete, like, but you can't,
win a prize.
So,
At
like,
more
even
than once a month.
you can't guess for the week. The whole random non-school bullshit. We can do that, but you can't win
that's what I'm
another
saying.
prize.
You can't win another prize for a month.
Yeah. So everything
But you
stays
can guess
the same.
random nonsense. You can guess random nonsense. That's where I was going with this. You just obviously you can't win a prize.
Right. Well, I mean, you can compete for real too.
So remember next week, Sam, you can spam Carla with all sorts of nonsense like Vin Possum or
Yes.
Carla says no.
or Raging.
No, you better not. You better not.
You better.
I know where you live.
Elven Equinox. No, you are not late. You made it. We're still doing the show. You made it just in time for the last
here.
the manga.
Woo!
Which is funny because right now I'm actually reading manga.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I was reading manga while waiting for stuff to update.
What's so funny? Finn Possum! It's the Backstreet Possums.
The Backstreet Possums! Yeah!
First
Look at
one
the
here,
apps on that
and we
one.
need a comb.
I can't remember. Are they actually the Backstreet Boys and you just put possums
No,
on their
that's all-
faces? Or are they
they're
a
all
bunch
Vin
of Vin
Diesel
Diesels?
with
It's 5 Vin Diesels, but because there's 5 of them, I was like the Backstreet Possums.
Because NSYNC
Or,
doesn't lend
or
itself
rather, how about the Backyard Possums? Because that's where possums come from. Backyard.
The Backstreet could be in the
My
backyard. You don't know.
Wants to get a pet possum, especially a baby.
I've
Like,
seen-
He thinks they're adorable, and every time you show him a picture of a possum, he turns into a squealing little girl. And I'm just like, no, that's not happening.
I don't understand people wanting pet raccoons and pet possums.
Wait,
because
I got it. I got the name for the band. It's the Back Alley Possums.
The Backdoor Possums.
Oh God. Back Alley Possums.
I don't. I like back alley better than back door.
Of course you do. All right, guys. For 2015,
I don't even know what that means.
Anyway, for the beginning of 2015, we're gonna choose our own. So get your ideas ready for next week. You can choose who you want to do what character, but we will be choosing the voices. That's how this is gonna work for the rest of 2015. This one we're probably gonna do not in a comedic way. We're gonna kind of do it kind of serious this week. Once a month we will do a serious version of the manga, and the rest will all be hilarious. That's how we'll do it.
What chapter are we doing?
So
Before we start, there's a hilarious
it
comment.
is 413. That is what we're getting at. No,
Okay.
we do the comment afterwards.
No, but it doesn't have anything to do with the manga.
Do the comment afterwards. Uncle. Okay. Everybody able to get to the manga?
Wait, damn. I need to go piddle. I'm gonna go piddle.
Oh my god.
My bladder is dying.
Okay, read your comment.
It was just about a continuation of the Luxus not having any thing. So Vexel says he asked Pallet Town Champions if since Pikachu has the guild mark on his back, if that's Luxus's Exceed. And I think that that's the best idea ever. And I need it to happen.
So 400 and what?
413 here.
413.
I have a funny story to tell you guys. Kill time.
We're
We're waiting for her to come back.
I don't actually think there's any characters that she's voicing.
Did Lucy not? She's just in the front, on the front page. That's right.
Yeah, she's just on the front page. She's not in the actual manga. Fairy Tale Chapter 413, The Tome of End. Coming this Bring to Lacrima, MPD, Magical Police Department, Operation Miniskirt. Roy Mustang can get behind this. Starring Lucy Hartfilia, co-starring Natsu Dragneel, and Happy as Cat. Now
Also,
in
they look
production,
like burglars.
and it's turning out great. Alright, now we move on to the actual manga, and I just need to say real quick, the Shadow Dragon kind of looks like a dark cat.
It does.
He looks so cool. I'm so glad we finally got to see him.
Vice Logia and I don't know what the Shadow Dragon's name is. I think
Skiadrum.
Vice Logia is the Light Dragon, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, we've seen him before. The only one we hadn't seen was Skiadrum. Whatever his name
Skydrum
is.
or Skiadrum. Yeah, however you pronounce his name. Flying
It's
like
fine,
the
though.
wind, their heart shining beacons in the darkness of despair. Dragons soar through the skies of Ishgal, bringing new hope to humanity. And then we got beep, beep, beep. Happy's doing a happy dance.
Ah.
And then, cool! I don't know if he's just making it, like, if that's just his mouth is open or if Igneel is, like, smiling. Face, signal, lost, rumble, rumble.
I think Igneel looks happy.
Okay, since we don't actually have
Uh-oh.
have our Lisana to do the voices,
I want to be Victor.
Frosh Lucy, or I'm sorry, Frosh will be Mira Jane, Lecter will be Lucy, Panther Lily is going to be Carla, Mira Jane is going to be Mira, obviously. Wendy will be voiced by Carla.
Oh God, am I gonna talk to myself?
Gajiel will be voiced by Jalal. Igneel will hurt us in the feels a little bit, but we're gonna have him voiced also by Jalal. And I'll do Natsu in gray dialogue. And with Marg Gear speaks. Sting and Rogue. Sting will be
If you-
Lucy.
And Zareth we need.
Oh, yay.
I'm so excited.
Okay. Sting will be Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue will be Carla.
I think I was
Jalal will be Zareth.
Okay.
So excited for Zareth.
Okay. Let's go!
Well, the voice indicators have blacked out. Blinked out. Blinked.
Close.
Because they're eyeballs.
They
I think
blacked
it's
out
the
drunk.
face indicators, not the voice indicators.
All the faces have blacked out drunk. Oh my god.
God damn,
Apparently
the dragon just gave Malcolm.
All of the
Think
face
I-
indicators have blinked out.
Why? Why not?
Yes.
Oh, I'm Wendy. I forgot for a minute. The dragons.
Jalal.
Oh, that's me. Okay. So wait, am I Gajiel and Igneel?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Okay.
And Zareth.
Okay. They blasted all the face bombs off the continent. We need a grr from Ignalia.
Everybody just did it. Okay, good.
Cerberus.
Even my stomach joined in.
Hold on,
We
give
have
me a
halted the
minute.
resurrection of End.
Okay. Nice one, Bob. Do it again. This is also Igneel. We are victorious.
Oh. We are victorious!
Lots of faces, lots of cheering. And the day was saved thanks to the Powerpuff Girls.
Yes.
But the dragons, that's it. The dragons are flying across the sky in the anime, and I'm just going to play bum, 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 bum. Done. Okay.
Ridiculous.
Hell yeah. End. Gray notices end. Okay, I just want to say that is like the cutest pose for Igneel. Even if he's like
Adorable.
sitting on Acnologia, that
He
just
does
looks.
remind me of a direwolf.
Here we go. Sting.
How do you say that? Wisdogia?
Weisslogia.
Weisslogia.
Weiss.
Weiss with a V.
What? Wait, what?
It's
You can either
Weisslogia.
Weiss or Weiss, it doesn't matter.
Weisslogia. Okay. Weisslogia is alive?
As were Skydra, Metallicana, and Grandine. Why am I saying it with that accent?
It was interesting.
That was awesome.
Grandine.
Right.
That was pretty good.
Okay. Igneel is no Scottish.
No, Igneel is not Scottish.
I
That's
know,
a-
it's just like, I don't know. We all were in our dragon slayers. To be more exact, we used a secret technique that allowed us to lie dormant within your bodies.
Oh, okay, that is wrong. I have to get close to it. Hold on. And when we felt our hearts race, that was when the dragons awakened inside us.
That's right! You still owe me an explanation. Why were you inside our bodies anyway? And hey, if I ever ate you, I think I'd remember.
Such an idiot.
It's like,
And by the way,
There were two reasons for that. The first was to prevent our dragon slayers from turning completely into dragons, as Ignolia did. As for the other,
thought.
Damn! Ah! Not down for the count, bitch! Ah!
that was
That is not the sound of
Sexy.
rising.
Is that your battle cry?
Sound of Baccalogia rising.
That is her battle cry.
That was the death gurgle.
Igneel!
Wait until I finish this one off. Get that book.
Igneel!
Book?
He's probably talking about this, the Tome of End.
Gray!
I made a promise to take down End.
Doom!
Oh, who's Acknowledger?
You,
Okay, I'll do this.
you want to prevent dragon slayers from becoming dragons? That's why you were in their bodies?
I feel like there's an echo in the room. What are you after, Acknowledger? The one you so feared, End, is no longer a threat. Forget the humans.
Feared? And my name is Acnologia, by the way. You think I would fear a demon? What rubbish! I am the king of dragons! Acnologia!
God, I love doing that. That's fun.
You were born a human. I will not let Natsu and the other slayers turn out like you.
There is only one thing I desire. Destruction! The destruction of all!
All the things.
All the things!
Natsu-san, Gray-san, you should both stop this.
This is the problem with fairy tale.
Boom.
Agreed.
It's gone. Great! I didn't do it. Hey, Bishi, get your talking on.
This book belongs to me.
Audible gasp.
What shit?
Yeah.
So I'll have it back.
Eh?
It means a lot to me.
An encounter, once again, with the greatest evil, the father of End, the one known as Zareth. To be continued in chapter 414, Drops of Fire. You'll cry your eyes out.
These are adorable, he's
drops
so
of
adorable.
fire. That's terrible.
He's a child. Yeah, I want to hug him.
I love Zareth so
He's
much.
adorable.
We kind of already
So
know
excited.
what's gonna happen, just based on the title and the amount of spoilers going all over the place.
Right?
Right. So, any ideas for what's gonna happen post that?
I want to remain ignorant. I want to postpone the sadness.
You want to postpone the sadness? I will not. What do you guys think Zareth is gonna do with the book? I already know, but I didn't spoil it for you. So, what do you think he's gonna do with the book?
I'm not sure what
He's gonna read
do with the book.
it.
Oh,
Because
I was
no one
gonna say.
reads. No one reads, so he's gonna read it. He's like, did you fuckers actually read this? It has nothing to do with any of
this
this.
actually says.
What's really funny? You open up end, and you realize it's not actually like the end of. It's not anything like that. It's just Ichicha tactics.
Or his diary. He's like,
I'm glad you
I feel
didn't
sad
read
today.
this. It was from my sensei.
Elven Equinox says Weiss is white in German, which makes
is why
sense.
it's,
There's
it's
a lot of
V, though.
hush. That's,
German W's are V's.
Okay, fine, but yeah.
So stay with the V.
She is correct. I took a little German.
Click. Lucy,
It's
click.
Weisslogia.
Lucy,
I click?
Click.
I click?
Click.
No, I'm not clicking.
Click.
No!
Yes,
Why?
We're in the middle of a show. We couldn't read comments.
because click.
I clicked.
Okay, I have a question. I want to know what Rose is talking about. This is the problem with Fairy Tale.
The fact that they can't agree because
The
Natsu
two of
and
them.
Gray are fighting
like
for the book.
He's like, this is the problem with Fairy Tale. Natsu and Gray are gonna fight eternally. It doesn't matter. That's how the world will end. Natsu and Gray are going to be fighting over something when they should just be working together, but they
Right,
can't
but they-
actually do anything together. So that's that.
So even though they're both, the goal is to not let end be a thing, they can't agree on how to make that happen, and they're not willing to compromise.
Everyone click. Everyone in chat click.
I'm not clicking till the show's over because we.
Click now.
No.
You have to share. You have to share in Lucy's suffering. It's not fair to make her suffer.
I hate
herself.
you.
I can suffer after the
click.
show.
Yeah, the same.
Can I suffer in silence? I want to suffer in silence. I want to go cry in a hole.
You can do that.
I
That
want
sounds
to-
less fun, though.
Well, like a badass. All right. So, for those who haven't read the next chapter yet, and I wasn't making them read the next chapter, I was just giving them one image of stuff that they already knew. But basically, what do you guys think is going to happen for those of you that haven't read 414 yet? Comments!
He's gonna read the book.
And there
I'm
will
telling
be
you, it's his
more.
diary. It's his diary.
I imagine-
Open it up. You open
It's
it up.
diary,
and-
dear diary.
No.
This is
you
the
open
end
it
of
up
my
and
life.
You really see the book is nothing but like the cover shoots and the center shoots of Mira Jane. Like Zareth is secretly a Mira Jane fanboy.
Well, the thing is, I'm not as old as Zareth is, so.
Doesn't matter. That's basically what he put in there. He's like, it's not the real end. This is a fake one.
Suckers!
Suckers! You found out I like Mira Jane. Oh noes! Or even better, you find out you open it up and it's like the complete love history of Mavis and Zareth. Like from when they were a couple, it's like his inner monologue about how much he's love with me. Yeah, all of a sudden he turns into Tamaki Senpai. I'm in love with you, Mavis Chan.
Oh goodness. Hey, why would you, Barney? Ugh. I don't even know how to say I lolo yolo. Hi, it's me, Blue Guys.
What?
I don't know what that means. I can't figure out this name.
What?
Blue? So
Blue?
who's
Wait,
he says it's me, Blue. What's up? Also, apparently you're just podcaster.
are you?
Oh, is this maybe somebody from Destiny?
Yes, this is my friend from Destiny. What's up, Blue?
I can't read the username, and he just called you podcaster, and I was like, okay, here's the thing.
That's
They have
because my
names.
PSN name is Natsu Podcaster, and
I
everybody's.
realized. That's why I thought it was somebody from Destiny. I got there eventually.
I do have friends from Destiny that occasionally will check this shit out, which I appreciate very much. Even though I'm an ugly
The only word in the tome of end is beginning. That would be interesting.
What?
Also, now you're Winters, not Gildarts. Okay,
Okay.
it's confusing. You change your name so often.
Anyway, moving on. Manga stuff. What? Any other manga comments? We got about like 30
I'm
more
super
seconds.
bad about guessing this stuff, so I don't know.
All right. So yeah, that we'll wrap that up.
Carla, tell them what they won.
Anna.
This is the point in time we were supposed to burp. Carla, tell them what they won. Brrr.
Oh, I'm out of soda, but if you give me a
Oh,
minute.
no, we're good. We're good.
Just give me a sec.
Give me a sec. I can't burp on command.
Also,
Well,
one
no,
other
I
thing of
can.
news I want
There's
to
just
say.
not enough fuel. Like, I just need to take a few more drinks of soda, which means I have to go and get.
Well, that is actually it for us, guys. If you want to check out any of the places that you can find us on the internet, make sure to look in the description below for all of our links to our social media. Of course, our website, which has been updated, I believe, to current now, right?
It was until I accidentally screwed something up on my phone and deleted 165.
Not soon.
So 165 is gone.
Woo-saw. All right. Too bad there's not a Control-Z for life. Anyway.
Reset button.
Like, I was trying to put 156 on there, and I wrote episode 165 twice, and so I was trying to delete them, and I ended up with both of them in the trash, and then I got totally confused on which was which, and then I was like, well, screw it, and I hit both, and then I realized I didn't put the blog in there twice. I put two different blogs in there with the same title,
Oops.
and then they're gone. So I'm like,
So now you
oops.
need to go fix that. Yes. Okay. Moving on. That is it for us. I'm Dr. Dragneel. I'm here with Mira Jane, Lucy, Carla, and Dalal. And we are welcoming you to 2015. Again, want to say a final farewell to Bob MaGruder for being an awesome voice actor, and we will very much miss you, sir. Rest in peace, and our thoughts and feels are with your family. We have lost our Igneel, and we feel very sad about that, of course. But that's just small potatoes to the fact of somebody actually losing a family member and a loved one. That's a tough deal to go through. Yeah. That is it for us. We will see you guys next Monday. We don't have anything going on right now specifically for us for the rest of the week. So, yeah, we'll have more updates as far as OTP manga next week, but we have posted more images, so check out our OTP manga Twitter account for those images. And,
Tomo.
that.
Vexitol says the
Make
book
sure
is up
to
next
check
week.
out Awesome Games Done Quick, everybody, and donate to their charity if you can. Help kick cancer right in the ass. I am out of here as well as everyone else. See you later. Peace out for 2015.